Call of Duty points are now in Infinite Warfare. If you want the best way to get free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start getting yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video, I got a gameplay for you guys that is a treat. This gameplay is from my buddy X Redirects. I'll link his YouTube, I'll link his Twitter down below. And this gameplay he actually got, I think 1 or 2 months ago, but it was so crazy and I just heard about it about a week ago. It's a 121-0 in ground war triple De-Atomizer strike. Now the cool thing about this game, Infinite Warfare, is that you don't have to die to get another De-Atomizer strike. Basically back in like Modern Warfare 3 when I was huge in the pub stomping scene, I would get a Moab and then I would purposely jump off the map or let someone kill me so I could go for that double Moab. However, in Infinite Warfare, one of the things they did do right is if you get that De-Atomizer strike and then you keep killing people, it starts automatically going towards a second De-Atomizer strike, and that's why you're able to get crazy gameplays like this. Now this one is absolutely insane. Of course, he's using the K-Bar Bunker Buster, the version of it that is the Nuke variant. Basically, there's the Igloo Buster and the Bunker Buster. They're both the exact same gun, except one of them was basically given out for free during the Christmas event, and the other one is just the exact same gun with no camo on it that you can earn through supply drops and through salvage and everything like that. Now, this gameplay is absolutely awesome, and watching this gameplay really brought me back to my roots, back when I was really big into pub stomping. Basically, that's why I started my channel, but I'll talk about that in a second. But first off, guys, if you could show some love to this video, that'd be awesome. Yesterday's video did absolutely insane, and I was creaming at how good the video did, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed that one. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this one as well. Let's shoot for 2,000 likes as usual. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'm very excited about this weekend. Usually on the weekend is when, you know, the channels in Call of Duty are really active, and I really want to upload a lot of good videos this weekend, and I'm super excited right now. It's Thursday night as I'm recording this, so the weekend is beginning very soon, and probably some of the most hyped times. I think there's double XP for Modern Warfare Remastered this weekend, but I don't think there's anything for Infinite Warfare, which is what I was looking for. I don't really play Modern Warfare Remastered nearly as much as I play Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3, but let's talk about it. So basically what this gameplay reminded me of is back on my channel. Basically the reason I started my channel was in Black Ops 1. I started my channel because I saw people that had really good gameplays, and I thought to myself, some of the gameplays that I had in my theater mode saved, like I had 151 kill demolition, a bunch of like 70 to 0, stuff like that. I thought, you know, a lot of these gameplays, my gameplays are just as good, if not better, than the people that were pub stomping at the time on Black Ops 1. So that's why I started my channel, and I would throw up the gameplays and stuff like that. And that's basically what I was doing in Modern Warfare 3 as well. That's when my channel started to get a bit popular, is because in Modern Warfare 3 is when they first introduced the Moab, which is essentially the exact same thing as the De-Atomizer strike or a DNA bomb. It's 25 kills and you blow it up. It doesn't end the game. And that's why on my channel what I would do in MW3 is I would upload daily Moabs. Now I'm sure some of you guys who are watching this video have been subbed to my channel since MW3. I'm sure some of you guys may have just subbed a week ago. I totally, you know, I love new subscribers. I love the old ones. I love them all equally. But if you guys could, if you guys want to, let me know in the comment section down below what Call of Duty game it was when you guys subscribed to my channel, because I've been doing YouTube for quite a while now. And Modern Warfare 3 is the thing that a lot of people, like, that's when I first got some traction on my channel. What I would do is I would go for Moab gameplays. I'd go for triple Moabs, which is essentially the same as this gameplay. This is just a triple De-Atomizer. I would go for double, solo, you know, just a bunch of pub stomping stuff. And then Black Ops 2, I would do that as well. And that's basically the stuff that I started doing early on in my channel. Now I'd say my channel, I still do some sort of pub stomping, but I'm more focused on playing, you know, giving tips, giving class setups and stuff that, you know, back in the day I would just throw up the Moab and say, here's a Moab, guys, but I wouldn't really analyze it and give tips. So I think what I do now, I prefer it a bit more because I get to give tips, give class ups, and actually help people out. And that's the coolest thing about my channel, is when people come to me and say, hey, you really helped me out by this class up, increased my KD, or got me my first nuke. That stuff always makes me feel good, and that's the stuff that I love to do. But let's talk a bit about pub stomping over the years and how it's changed. Now, in these new Call of Duty games, it's completely different because boots on the ground and flying around in Infinite Warfare are completely different. If you watch a lot of the pub stompers in these games, they're always up in the sky. They're always jumping around. And in this gameplay, He's not jumping around that much, but if you watch some of the popular pub stompers that are even the competitive players that got popular through Infinite Warfare, through Black Ops 3, and I mean, Advanced Warfare was sort of a different playstyle. Advanced Warfare was like, it went from boots on the ground to absolutely crazy boost. Advanced Warfare, you could boost left, right. It kind of felt like a completely different game, but Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3 definitely feel very similar with how the movement goes. But what I'm talking about is basically, especially with the competitive scene, you can notice this, a lot of the players that are very popular and competitive nowadays. Of course, there's still those OGs from Optic and FaZe Clan, but there's a lot of new teams coming up, and what they do is they play the playstyle of this new Call of Duty game, which is super high up in the air, shooting while moving, and it completely changes the playstyle. Of course, the Call of Duty still feels the same, but with the movement system, it's completely changed that. And the next Call of Duty, if it is boots on the ground, which is the huge rumor going around, I would personally say it's 80% going to be boots on the ground. I would hope that it's boots on the ground with sliding available. For me, COD Ghost, that game didn't feel the most smooth, but the movement system is how it should be in Call of Duty. It should be boots on the ground where you can jump, you can drop shot, and you can also slide, like slide into a building. They've had other mechanics for that before. They had the dolphin dive, but the dolphin dive was like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, I think, and that one just didn't feel nearly as good as the slide did. I think the slide from COD Ghost is the best thing, and of course they still have slides in Call of Duty nowadays, but I prefer the slide with the boots on the ground. But it's going to be interesting to see next year how boots on the ground changes Call of Duty, changes the pub stopping scene, changes the competitive scene, and honestly, I like both styles of gameplay. I think they're both interesting. I just think that Call of Duty, as it's always been, has been a casual game. It's been like the difference between Call of Duty and CS:GO is CS:GO everyone plays in the rank system, and Call of Duty, I mean, especially in this game where there's not even really a rank system, but even when in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 where there's a ranked play system, most of the players, I'd say probably like 3% of players are in the ranked play system. Most of the players are just casual players who buy Call of Duty, they get on the weekends or they get on after work or school or whatever and play the game, and that's why I think boots on the ground fits better for Call of Duty as a business, I guess you could say, because of its more casual games. With these new games, with Infinite Warfare, there's a bunch of things in this game. Like, there's so many equipment, so many different combat rigs. There's things on the combat rigs that even I don't know the names of, or I don't know how they really work. And this is my job. I'm a Call of Duty YouTuber. I play the game a lot. I talk about the game a ton. And if I don't know the stuff, I don't know how you can expect casual players to know that. So that's why I think Call of Duty was the most successful, I guess you could say, back at MW2, BO2, MW3. Those games were super fun, and were, you had a lot of customization and a lot of replayability, but there was also the ability to keep it casual and stuff like that. And I think how Call of Duty should do is Black Ops 2 probably did the best of this, of having the casual as well as the competitive. Black Ops 2 was super hype for competitive, for like MLG play and stuff like that, and that was partly based on the rank system that they had in Black Ops 2. It was ranked play, and a lot of people, or league play I guess you could call it, that's what people would play a lot in Black Ops 2, but then of course it was also a good game for casuals, and that's where I think that Call of Duty really has a tough time finding the balance, is between casual play as well as competitive play, because balancing both of those is the thing that was key when in a game like CSGO, they just care about competitive play. They don't have to worry about how deathmatch plays because no one is playing that. All players, even players who are at the lowest ranks, are still playing competitive, and that's why I think Call of Duty has a bit of a struggle with finding that. But I think that hopefully this next Call of Duty game with Sledgehammer Games, their first Call of Duty game, they innovated a ton, completely revamped the movement system. And let's remember, this is their first time doing a Call of Duty game, Advanced Warfare. They completely redid the movement system. They introduced supply drops. They introduced kill streak variants. I guess it was kill streak attachments at the time, kill streak variants. They introduced gun variants. I mean, they just did a bunch of cool stuff. But then, of course, they still had skill-based matchmaking, a ton of things that made the game not as good. But I'm hoping that this time around, they've taken the advice of people and the feedback, and I would guess they're going back to boots on the ground. I think Call of Duty does the best in a modern time, but I would be cool with going to the past or the future a little bit, as long as the gameplay plays good. That's what matters to me, and that's just a little bit of rambling. I thought this was a commentary that was pretty open, so I want to talk a bit about myself and my Call of Duty past, as well as the future of Call of Duty, because of course this is a game that I've been passionate about since I was, I think, probably 14 when I started playing MW2, and of course now I'm still very passionate about Call of Duty, and I am 21 right now, so it's been 7 years, and this game is something that I think it really helps the Call of Duty series that a game comes out every year. Some people are talking about, oh, they should take 2 years to make the games. I disagree. I think a new year is super awesome, because even if you don't like the latest Call of Duty game, a lot of people didn't like COD Ghost. They just went back and played BO2 and MW3. A lot of people didn't like Infinite Warfare. They're playing BO3 right now. They're playing Modern Warfare Remastered. You only have to wait a year for the next installment, and that's something that I think always keeps the hype train up for Call of Duty. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did make it to the end of the video, comment 121, because it was a 121-0 gameplay down in the comment section down below. And if you guys did make it to the end, I think it definitely deserves to smack that like button. So hit that like button, guys. Check out X Redirects. Links will be in the description. And insane gameplay, man. And, you know, props to you. This was awesome to watch and awesome to commentate. Peace. Sup for a cookie and don't looky.